There is 0 point that any video game should go on discount. The only reason that game developers and publishers put their games on discount is because they are greedy. They think that somehow, through some way, it's going to increase their profit in the short term or even in the long term. And rather than take a guess that it will increase profits, they should realize how pointless and terrible it is. Particularly on Steam, discounts absolutely should not exist. It is honestly baffling why this system of putting discounts on games is so celebrated. The Steam Summer Sale is so celebrated that the head of the game storefront, Gabe Newell, is frequently depicted as a saint over it, particularly in shallow and pathetic viral image edits, which is just about the most pathetic form of idolatry anyone can think of. It evokes imagery of Black Friday sales, the unintelligent masses beating each other to death all to get a television for 30% off. It seems like people can't think beyond always assuming prices going down is always a good thing. It's very weird. Maybe it's some unconscious desire to sabotage video game storefronts. Maybe it's some form of severe short-sightedness and lack of big picture analysis. Maybe it's communism. Maybe it's virtue signaling that you're happy for the little man, but whatever it is severely stupid. Firstly, it is blatantly unfair. You buy a game and then it goes on sale. It's nothing but a put down. Why do you have to pay more money than someone else just because you wanted the game earlier? It is ridiculous. Everyone who pays full price is treated worse than those who bought it on sale, and a sale is nothing but an arbitrary short time span. It's unfair and abusive. Secondly, it complicates the buying process for gamers. Gamers don't want to think about whether or not to wait for some stupid sale to save money. They should be able to buy what they want immediately without having to think about this garbage. And in actuality, it complicates the selling process too, because now developers and publishers have to think about why this discount mechanic even exists on storefronts. And trust us when we say it takes a while to think about the fact that it shouldn't exist at all. And not only that, it's guaranteed to have taken a long time for many other organizations to think about. Not just game creators like the people behind Minecraft, which basically never goes on sale, or Factorio, but even other major software products like Microsoft Windows, which also basically never goes on sale. Third point. Software like video games has no supply. Unless you're a Luddite who pretends you need a physical copy for anything at all, it's not like you need to buy it from a brick and mortar store. Video games can be copied anywhere, anytime, practically instantly, and at no cost over the internet. There's no storage to use up, no time for it to go out of date, no delivery cost, and no cost of producing copies. With physical products like food, clothing, cars, and anything else you can think of, there can be real reasons to put things on sale. With food, for instance, stock can need to be cleared out before it becomes unreasonably close to its expiry date. Obviously, this does not apply to video games. With clothing and cars and things like that, there are several reasons to go on sale. Stock can need to be cleared out to make storage space for other products, and too many products can be produced or stored than anticipated, leading to temporary price reductions that can be beneficial. Again, absolutely none of this applies to video games. Maybe that's why some falsely think it is okay for video games to go on sale. They see sales all the time in places where it actually makes sense, and then forget to actually think about why things go on sale, or they forget to compare video games to physical products. Again, pure foolishness. Prices are objective and they matter. This is easily proven by asking yourself how profitable any particular game might be if it was priced astronomically higher. And you can adjust the prices of games gradually without putting them on sale also. You can raise prices if a game gets updated and becomes more valuable, such as in the case of Minecraft, or you can lower prices if a game becomes obsolete or its genre becomes saturated. There is no need for arbitrary short time spans where you decrease the price just to say that your game is on sale. There is no change in how valuable a game is just because it's being sold during a particular span of time. The next time you think about waiting for a game to go on sale to buy it, think about just how undignified it is. And for those of you who are game developers, also think about how undignified it is. Putting games on sale is bad for gamers, bad for storefronts, and is a total waste of energy.